Okay, welcome back, guys. Please, if you can hear me, indicate that you can hear me. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, GDS Student. It's been a while. Please, if you can hear me, indicate. If you cannot hear me, you can also as well indicate. Well, it's been a while, and I believe God has been faithful to us. God has been helping us and seeing us through. I can see Febo Diogo. Welcome. Please, our guest is ready and waiting for us. He's going to join in anytime soon, and I really don't want to keep him waiting. So please, okay, Febo, you can hear me. Thank you. Joshua, your network is too early for you to be shouting for network. Okay, we're going to kick off immediately. So I want you guys to do for me something very, very quick. Go to the group and tell everyone to join in immediately, please. Please go to the group, tell everyone to join in immediately. You don't have any time, okay? I want this class to be as quick as anything. And very important, before I make welcome our guests, make sure you're with your book and your pen. Get ready to write down stuffs, because I know that the personality that is going to be speaking has a lot to share. I believe some of us have heard him speak in different occasions. And what he's going to be telling us today, or what he's going to be teaching us, is something that have helped me so much as a graphic designer. One thing you should know is something is it's something to be a graphic designer. It's cool to be a graphic designer. But another major thing is, how do you sell? as a graphic designer? How do you sell yourself? How do you market yourself to get clients as a graphic designer? A lot of us, since we learned how to use the software you're using as a graphic designer, the Lord has been helping us here quite well, and you've been designing wonderfully well. But the question is, how far, how many clients has come, and how much have you made in the space of 1 month, 2 weeks, and so on. So this is something that is going to be revealing to us. It's not all about having the skill, but how do you market yourself? It's more like saying you have a product. How do you sell that product? That is the main thing. We buy products because we want to sell it, okay, and get money from it. So I believe you learn a skill because you want to show it to the world. You want to sell that skill. You want to market that skill. But so many people find it difficult, most especially graphic designers, to market themselves and make money as a graphic designer, which this is something that you should be earning every single day. Okay, so please inform others that are not here. Please go and tell them to join in immediately, as I'm going to be inviting our special guest. Is here already, he's just waiting for us. He's here already. We are three, and he's very poor. Meanwhile, if you are here and you can hear me, can you drop your name and tell me what you're expecting in this class in the next 5 minutes, please? Your name and what you're expecting in this section. Okay, let's drop it. Let's drop it. What is happening? I'm not getting any response. Please, there's no time. Okay, favor getting high paying clients in their numbers is my expectation. That's good. Okay, that's good. Favor job, I can see that. Joshua, good. You can hear me. So what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, I'm not going to be wasting time. Okay, we're going to kick off. I'm going to invite our guest immediately. He's going to come in now. Okay, I'm going to invite him to speak to us. Welcome, sir. I don't know if you can hear me. Please, yes.
I can hear you. I can hear you.
Welcome, sir. Are you ready for us?
I'm ready. Send me the link to this class, the YouTube link. I want to join with my phone. I want to be monitoring with my phone. Send it to me on WhatsApp.
Okay, sir. Should I also display your screen now?
No, hold on. Send it first. I want to check something before I start. How many persons are in
Okay.
this call now?
We have two persons currently.
Okay, that's fine. We don't need crowd. But send it to me then. Just go. Two of you that are in the group, just go and remind them and tell them that I'm already. What's the time? 8:13. Class is by 8, so they're supposed to be here. So those of you now go to the group and remind them, and then send me the links. I'm waiting for you on WhatsApp, so I'll pick up. All right, can you guys hear me? Yeah, thanks. I've seen what you sent on WhatsApp. Uh, I want to actually have it here so that when I want to share my screen, if need be, I'll be able to monitor how clear my screen is on people's chat, phones. All right, can you guys hear me? Thank you very much. Sir, please, can you play that clip so that I will start? I just need to talk for 10 minutes and they will know what to do. Play that
Okay,
clip
sir.
for me. Let me pick up. You didn't play this one I added, the video I sent.
Let me let me check. Sorry about that.
There's no if you can't play, there's no problem. You can just start.
I I'm not seeing it. Okay, wait. Is it your screen?
Yes.
Oh, sorry about that. Let me check. Okay.
Therefore, we ask for divine grace, as the scripture says. Let us come boldly before the throne room of grace to obtain mercy and grace in time of need. All right, let's kick off. You can bring it down now, sir. Let's kick off immediately. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, everyone. I believe you can hear me. Sir, can you mute your own so that they will be able to hear me alone?
Okay, no problem.
Good. All right. Let's go. So I'm supposed to be talking to graphic designers, and I want to believe I'm actually speaking with or to graphic designer. So it's not just speaking to graphic designers, people that I saw something online that you guys are already collecting certificate or something, and I was supposed to take some time to teach you some stuffs about sales and how to sell off yourself in the online space as a graphic designer. I want everyone that is on this call and those that will be listening to this later, students of GDA, whether you're listening live or you're part of the first set, or probably the second set that will listen to this later or any other time. I want you to know that no matter the skill you have, whether graphic design or any other one, but because I'm speaking to designers, that's why I'm emphasizing on it. So um, no matter your skill, you must learn how to sell, especially in the online space. You must learn how to sell. Okay. Um, you must also learn how to market because sales is different from marketing. If we have time, I'm going to talk to you people on the difference between sales and marketing. That's why it's called sales and marketing. But a lot of people think that it's together because it's the same thing. So your selling and your marketing is all the same thing. There's a slight difference between the both of them. And if you're not able to sell yourself, you'll not be able to actualize your gift or your talent or your skills. And so, at the end of this class, I'll be asking us to sell ourselves in 30 seconds, and you're going to send it to your boss. You're going to record a video or probably a voice note. I don't know the one that'll be easier for him. And you're going to sell out yourself or sell yourself out there in 30 seconds as a graphic designer. And the 30 seconds video or voice note is supposed to be very compelling that someone meeting you for the first time will be able to say, I want to talk to this person, or I want this person to be my graphic designer. If you're not able to sell out yourself in 30 seconds, even if they give you 1 hour, you'll not be able to do that. That's a fact. This is I won't call it a skill. This is something you need to learn to do. If you ask me to sell off myself now, I'm going to do that with ease, all right, without stress. I'm just going to do that with ease. And by the time I do that, I may even do it in less than 30 seconds. You now like, wow, I know what this guy can do. Because in selling off yourself, one, you need to tell us your name, what the skills you have, and the problem you can solve. Now, if you're selling yourself off to somebody specifically, an individual, you should be able to know the person's problem before you sell off yourself. So when you tell us who you are, what you can offer, you now tell the person what the person issues are in his brand, in his company, in his startup, in his business, and then how you come in to solve that need. And as a graphic designer, everybody thinks that the only thing you do is to just create design flyers, make designs for people to put up online. But it's far from that. In fact, graphics designers are actually the creativity behind branding or branding a company or a startup. I don't know whether you've learned that, but that's actually the idea behind all this. If a graphic designer should be able to improve and become a brand officer, I'm trying to use officer because you're supposed to stand at the bus stop to command people, to command clients into people's businesses or companies. You're supposed to be into what is it called again? What's his name again? Under graphics. So you're not supposed to just end up in designing flyers. Some people here um come so that you become a graphic designer. The only thing that comes to their brain or their head, let me use it, not brain, because it's actually a head that doesn't have brain. When people hear graphic design, think it's just come and learn so that you start designing flyers for people. It does not end there. If that's the mindset you've had in all the classes you've been learning how to design with smartphone and laptop, all the apps you've been learning, all the techniques, is just for you to design flyers for people. Far from that. That's how to start off anyways. I'm not saying it doesn't know how to start off, but it's actually very far from that. So you need to go and improve on that. But let me tell you how to sell off yourself. That's my point this evening, is to teach you how to sell off your skills as a graphic designer. So if you have your pen and paper, please start writing and start taking notes of the following. I'm not here to define graphic design because you can define it more than me, and you've been in this training for more than 30 days. All right. So first thing I want to tell you is, don't sell off yourself if you're not good in graphics yet. You will make a mess of yourself. And I will need you to take note of it. That is what I always tell people, not just graphic designers, any skill at all you have or any service you want to render to people. Don't enter I don't know, other speakers might have told you start doing for people and you'll be improving. I know that I don't buy into that. I don't buy into the fact that you know how to use Corel Draw and you're not an expert. You're not an expert, sorry, on in using Corel Draw yet, and then you jump into Corel Draw and start using Corel Draw and start designing for people, and it's a mess. And you want to tell me that the more you practice the more you design for people, the more you improve. That's correct. But there's a level to me, there's a level of perfection one needs to reach first before you start designing for people out there. So the first thing I want you to take note of first, and it's very important to me, the first thing I want you to take note of is, be good first in graphics. Please, that you have gone through this class doesn't mean you're good. Make design for your boss. Let your boss say, beautiful, you can now start designing for people. If your boss does not say you can start designing for people, go out there and say, I want to sell off myself. You will make a mess, because even if you learn what I'm going to teach you in sales right now and marketing, if you have time, and people actually, wow, this guy is good, you're good, and they now come to you and give you a job, and your first job is a mess, you've just shut the door of any room. Even if you improve in future and come back, it will be difficult for them to actually allow you to work for them. That is a fact. It doesn't just apply to graphic designers, all around. Don't sell off yourself if you're still a beginner in your skill. Even to me, I say, even if you're an intermediary, you're we have beginners, intermediate, we have experts, then we have gurus. That's the way I group my own. At intermediate level, don't even sell off yourself. Enter into, meanwhile, you can't enter into expert except by practicing, but pass intermediate and be on your journey to becoming an expert before you start selling off yourself. This might perceive what I'm saying is actually arguable. Some person will say the moment you begin and start practicing, this is my own principle. There's a flyer there's a design I saw, and your boss saw it because he's the one that showed it to me. I told him I've already seen it. And I believe he has shown you that design of someone that what's that design again? I can't even remember what it's about. Okay, the other one is somebody is trying to teach a graphic design. He wants to teach a graphic design class. Can you imagine? He wants to teach a graphic design class, and then in the graphics he put out there, excuse me, hold on, just give me a minute. Thank you, sir. I was replying my brother. In the graphics, but I say I want to teach you how to be a good graphic designer. Is at 1,000, and the graphics is putting out there is something that a learner in graphic design school can do more than that. And you're claiming you're an expert, selling yourself out there. And the guy was saying it's 1,000 naira for the class, selling yourself out there. Yet your design that you're using to ask people come and register for my design academy, the design for it is rubbish. Don't sell out yourself if you're not good. That you pass through your boss doesn't mean you're good, because in class we have people that will take first position, second and third. That's the first I want you to consider. So develop exceptional skills in graphic designs. Invest in improving your graphic design skills continuously. In fact, if possible, not if possible, stay updated with the latest design softwares and trends and techniques, so that you be top notch, because you may still be using CorelDRAW to say that you're good. People have already passed Photoshop. Oh, we know that people no longer stay in Photoshop. I know. Am I asking you? You're already in a degree, design academy. So learn how to improve. Invest in improving your graphic design skills. Let your design skills not end in GDA. If possible, pay your boss another 3,000, 5,000 to go to the. I've told him, after this class, people should practice for 1 month. You should organize an advanced class. Let it be a master class for GDA graduates. People that have passed through graphic design and graduated, let this one be master class. Where even, because a lot of you in this graphic design academy pass through, most of you were in all the classes. Even if you are not there live, you've watched the replays, yet you're not good. Don't go out there and disgrace and embarrass yourself. And when they say, who was your boss, or who is your boss, or who taught you graphics, now start calling Lawrence Jr. He'll be ashamed of you. Invest in improving your graphics design skills continuously and stay updated with design softwares, guys. Design trends, design techniques. You may come up now and the trend, I don't know design very well. So I don't know the trends in design. Assuming you're talking about a skill I have now, I'll tell you the trends right now. Right now, I can tell you a trend in affiliate marketing. I can tell you a trend in e-commerce. I can tell you a trend right now in the business industry as consultant. I can tell you trends right now. Find out the trends in graphic design and use it, because it will help you to sell off. That's number one. Number two, before you sell off yourself, build a strong portfolio. Listen, guys, you cannot sell off yourself as a graphic designer if you don't have a strong portfolio. And I'm going to tell you how. You need to create a portfolio that is showcasing your best work. That is why let me sit down well, because now I want to teach something. I was actually in on something. Let me teach you something. Before you sell out yourself, do this. I'm going to teach you. I don't know whether it's against what your boss has taught you before, but this is my own. And boss, if it's different from what you've taught them, I'm sorry, but this is under sales and marketing. Okay? How do I put this now? Start doing things free of. Don't go out there and say design. Now say, come, let me teach you graphic design at 1,000 naira. Oga, before you start charging me anything, let me teach you how. I've said it before. People that are there when I teach, people that have been in my class when I teach content creating, people that have been in my class when I teach sales funnel. Before you drag people into your funnel, you must offer them something free. This is a technique I'm using now. So I'm going to give you techniques now. Okay, I'm going to give you textile graphic designers. You can go out there to people that are having programs or events or classes or stuff, people that you know that they are good already, not people that are starting up. Except you look at the person, and the person that is starting up is actually this guy. You know that this guy has a future in the industry, in the online industry. This guy has a future. Meet them online. You don't meet them face to face. Check out their designs. They are very poor. They are very bad. Don't even talk to them. Go and recreate that same design. That let it be so beautiful, 10 times better than what they have. And then you send it to them. And then you tell them, hi, my name is so and so. I have a design. I saw your design and it was wonderful. But I feel like I can do a better design. And look at what I came up with. And you send it to the person. Free of charge. Your boss can bear me witness that this thing worked. I taught him this because your boss was good at graphics, but he did not know how to sell off very well. I taught him this, and the last time he tried it, he got him a job that they paid him. He's here, and he can testify to that. I gave him a call. I said, look at this lady on Twitter, powerful lady in the Twitter space, making serious money. I said, go and redesign this. These are design. It's fine, it's a fine design, but I knew that he can do better. Your boss went and did something superb. She loved it. She just told him, thank you. But the next time she needed something powerful for her wedding, it was her wedding she was going to do. Among all the designers, she contacted your boss and said, please do this design for me. And your boss did it. And she paid him very, very well. That's how to sell off yourself. But before you get portfolio, because I'm actually at building your portfolio, because when he sent that thing to that lady, the lady had to check him out. People will check you out if you want to sell out yourself. For you to build portfolio, do things free. In fact, you can say in the next 1 month, I'm going to do 100 designs for a lot of persons free of charge. That's how it works. And then how to build your portfolio is take those 100 designs you did for people and put it on your social media. Get a social media platform that you want to use. And I will advise you, since it has to do with designs, go to Instagram and Facebook. My God. Instagram is so important for graphic designers. I need you to learn this. Instagram is so important for graphic designers. Facebook, Twitter is for people that write. It's not for graphic designers. But you can go there and catch people that write, that need designs for other platforms. Are you with me now? You can be on Twitter to get those top guys that write. They don't know how to design, and they need designers for other platforms or programs they want to run or events they want to host. Are you with me? But if you want to build your portfolio, build it on Instagram, my friend. Build your gig on Instagram, build it on Facebook, and build it neatly. Don't just go there and pour out designs. You just there's what's that thing called again? Boss, what's that thing called on Instagram? The way they arrange things very neatly. What's the name again? I'm not into Instagram stuff. Okay, my major platform is Facebook. Hi, what's the name of that thing again? Carousels, exactly. The way they do it will be so sweet. See, I don't know if your boss have done it. I will go on Instagram now and get one that a guy I love so much and send to you. If by the time you go through this guy's carousel, even if you've never talked to the guy before, you will fall in love with him. You don't even know when you click the follow button, and if you have the money to pay him to do job for you, you do that. These are things. These are to build your portfolio. That even in your absence, people are reading your portfolio. That's your portfolio. But since you're starting, because you're starting as a graphic designer, say in the next 30 days, I'm going to do 100 designs. Yes, sir. That's how it works. So you're going to storm social media. I'm going to say, I'm going to do 100 designs. So you go and start looking for people, not just random people that have nothing to offer. Please take note. You can go to big guys. But remember what I said, there is the first point. Make sure you're good in designs first, too. Because if you're not good and you go and make a mess of yourself, you have shut the door finally. It will take God's grace and special intervention to open that door. The moment you mess up in your first attempt, you have shut the door. That's why my first point was make sure you're good. Make sure you're good. Make sure you're good in design before you start doing this thing. Make sure you're good. I will keep shouting it. Let your boss shout it. Make sure you're good. Make sure you're very good. I know I'm shouting this thing because I've seen a lot of people that have entered my DM to design for me. I've seen things. Make sure you're good. Then in the next 30 days, that means for each day, divide 100 divided by 30. It's going to give you 10, but that's about 3 designs per day. Or more than, you can just say four designs per day. 4 times 30 is 120. If you do three designs per day, 3 times 30 is actually 90 designs. So you can start with four designs, and including Sundays. If you want to remove Sunday, okay, for their 4 Sundays, so 30 minus 4 will give you 26. So 26 is what we're working with, 26 days. You're going to do four designs. Will it work? Or is it five designs that work? Your target is to do 100. You go and arrange it on your Instagram page. Don't go and post all of them in one day. Post this one in the morning, post this one in the afternoon, post one in the evening, post one at night. That's 4 of them. And put up simple write-ups. If you want to do this carousel of a thing that they do different things and put together, do it neatly. Have a color. I believe your I don't know if your boss taught you branding or at least a little bit of it. Have a steady color for your brand or what you're putting up on your social media. It doesn't mean that every design will have that color because different brands you're designing for have their different colors. All right, arrange them. You can say this one church programs different. Which other thing is only church program I know? Which other thing? Birthday designs, burial designs. Okay, please don't go for burial designs. I don't like designers that love burial designs. I hate it. If possible, don't design. Child education designs. Which other one? A lot. You arrange them. By the time 30 days has elapsed and you look at your Instagram, you're seeing 100 sweet designs. Oga, you are ready to sell off. You're ready to sell out yourself. It's as simple as that. This is an easy way to build your portfolio as a graphic designer in 30 days. Then you can now say, let me sell out. So you go, you can check me out. I say, this guy is into sales and marketing, he's into business. Look at that. I have something I posted on my WhatsApp status on my Facebook. I say, I can actually put this into a design. This thing he just wrote, I can actually put it into a design. And you without telling me, you can work on it. Very neat. Take my picture, take everything to be very sweet. And I say, hi, boss. I saw something you put up on Facebook or so and so. And I feel like you should put it up in a design too. It will attract more attention. Make sure you are polite in your write-up. And this is what I came up with. Just manage it, please. Thank you very much. And if I see that love it, I'm like, wow, thank you so much. I appreciate. And I'm going to put it up there. I can even sell you off. I can say, wow, thank you so much. Favor Diogo did this for me. Please do well to follow her and book her for any of your designs. Imagine someone like Chris Annie now. Chris Annie, that's the top guy in anything that has to do with crypto and Web3 and all that, and other stuff he does now. He's into Daba TV and all that. If Chris Annie comes to his Twitter or Facebook and sees a design you do for him and decides, wow, this is, and he loves it so much, like, yo, Chris Annie, because of your design, let me use Igbo. He now comes on Facebook and say, I so much love design. Thank you so much, Favor Diogo, and tags you and says, please, guys, if you need design for this, please follow. And this one is like you're meeting an influencer and you're paying an influencer to broadcast you. And this one, your payment is actually. Let me teach you something. Says I'm marketing under funnels. We have a funnel I was teaching the other day on Facebook free of charge, and I was teaching about least funnel. I said in least funnel, we actually bribe people to get things from them. So as a sales guy now, if I want to sell off to you, I will need to give you, if I need your details, because what is primary to sales guys actually people's name, phone number, and email. We can use it to follow guys up to buy from us. All right. So for me to get those details from you, I need to bribe you to get it. So I need to give you something free of charge for you to give me your name, your email. That's why I see this is a free class. Please attend the free webinar. It's free of charge. But for you to register for this free webinar, please input your name, your email, and your phone number. I just use that style, or that's what they use to get your email, your name, and your phone number to register for a free class. But the essence of that free class is not just to organize free class, it's to get those details from you. You want an influencer to put you out there. That's what I'm saying. Bribe them. How do you bribe them? Put up, give them designs that are mind-blowing in something they did not design. Or in a design, you just say a design like, this design is, I can do better than this. Do a design that is better than this. Give it to them. That's how they can tag you. That's a way to sell yourself off. So that's a way to build a portfolio. All right. The next one I want to teach you, please, Lauren Jr., are you here? Can you hear me? Longina here. Talk to me. Talk to me. Hi, my
I'm
God.
here, I'm here, I'm here.
Good. Please, can
I'm
you
here.
engage them? My gen just went off. Can you engage them for just 2 minutes? Let me go and put my gen back on. I'll be right back. All right.
Okay, no problem. Okay, guys, my God, Jesus. Oh my God. It's so funny how we listen to some persons. Let me now tell you one thing as we wait for you. I want to tell you a little story about me. If Kelvin is here, if Don Kelvin is here, would have told you a little. I started as a graphic designer 2020. I started going into graphics. I started with Coral Draw. Then I was working for him. Even as when I started doing Coral Draw, I was working for him. Mr. Our our teacher here. I started working for him, and with Coral Draw, he was seeing the zeal. He saw the way I was just designing. He was like, "Guy, you are doing well. Why not learn Photoshop?" Now, why I'm bringing these things up, he said so many things, and I'm going to link it up with this story. He said, "Why not learn Photoshop?" Which means I should upgrade the software I'm using for designs. I told him, "Okay." I used I keep saying it, I keep telling people the thing is a joke. I used 1 week and learned Photoshop. God bear me witness. I used 1 week. Like, if I had to leave my house, travel out, I left my house, went to another city, stayed there 1 week, morning and night. I am dealing with myself with Photoshop. I was dealing with myself with Photoshop. In fact, I was dying all day. I had to go back. Oh my God. After learning it, I started designing, and I now discover something. It's not about learning the skill. The main thing is, how do you sell that skill? How do you market yourself? How do you brand yourself for people to see you? And that is exactly what he's telling us. That is how I started complaining to him. I told him I've learned Photoshop, and see. He said, what he told me was, "Guy, your designs are good." He said, "Guy, your designs are superb. Like, you are good. Oh yeah, do this." And I did it. Like the lady he talked about, some of you might know her on Twitter. She's good. Everybody knows her. So he was like, I should that he saw the design of the lady is not good. I should just try and run one for her. I did. I sent it to her on WhatsApp. So like, wow, thank you so much. She posted it on her Twitter. Told people I was the one that designed it. And how many contacts I got then. And then after I didn't collect money from her. I didn't charge her. And she was just like, thank you. She was posting it every day, even on her status. I had that on WhatsApp, so she would post it. I'd be like, at least, even though I don't get money, see my designs in someone else page or status gives me joy. So I was just doing it with all the joy in my heart. I was doing it. God was faithful until one day it was our wedding, and I was surprised. I got a message from her. They were like, "Lawrence, I want you to do for me this. On Saturday is my wedding. Do this." I was like, "Wow, okay, no problem."
Congratulations. So I dey hear you.
And just like that, I did it, guys. Like, it's a long story, but it works. All they say is, say yeah, works. So you guys should listen. I told you guys, make sure I see some of you, you don't practice at all. I told you, I keep telling you guys, do something, keep designing every day. You guys think it's a joke. Thank God it's coming from his mouth. It's not coming from my mouth. You don't grow by just looking at your software and you're saying, yes, I can design. You practice every single day. You practice every single day and you see yourself grow. That's how it's
I'm ready.
done. It's not magic. The court is the ball is your court. Okay? So over to you, please.
The ball is in your court and the court is in your ball. Eh, all right, where do I stop? I see. I don't have anything written down. I'm teaching you from the depth of my heart how I sell off myself every day. Meanwhile, I put up a post today, this evening. Your boss was with me. I said I want to put up a post. That post I just put up, I think this evening about a journey, success journey. I'm looking for 25 persons I want to train, which is actually true. 17 have already taken the slot, and it's not free of charge. Now, what I'm saying this is that when you sell yourself off well, sorry, excuse me, when you sell yourself well and people test you the first time and see that you're genuine and legit, it will not be difficult for you to keep selling. If I come up this night, if I come up tomorrow now and say I have a course I'm selling, there are people that are ready to buy it because they know the course will bless them. They've tested and see that it's true. If I stand up tomorrow now and say I have 100,000 naira course, you may not have the money, but they will save up to buy it. This is the advantage of building your portfolio, and that's where I stopped. I think that's where I stopped, right? Yep. So I've said something about being good in your for those that are just joining. I'll prefer that you go back and start this thing from the beginning, or maybe you continue with us now. And after you start, because I've seen a lot of things to start with that will help you to build as a graphic designer. Because I believe I'm speaking specifically to graphic designers, but what I'm saying um, covers any other skill that one can have. So be good, develop exceptional skills in graphic design, build a strong portfolio, a very strong portfolio. Number three way to sell off yourself as a graphic designer, you want to sell and make money, is network. Let me tell you the truth. Eh? This is not carnality for those of us that are claiming that say we are Christians. So many persons, this is what is keeping them down. Oh. Well, I will come to the spirit. In fact, the last month I will talk about is the spiritual aspect of graphic design is spiritual. Oh. Hope you know. Yes, you need to know that that there's a design you can put up and demons will be in that graphics. I'll teach you that principle. That when you're doing church programs, I'll tell you the type of design you will do, and pastors will love you and give you jobs. I will tell you designs you put up. When we get to that, let me stop here. I want to talk about the spiritual aspect last. But listen, you need to network as a graphic designer. You need to learn networking. If you don't network, you will die as the only thing you be designing is the youth wing of your church when they have program. That's the only thing you be designing, and they'll pay you 1,000 naira. That's if you want to be collecting money from them. Because people that know you not pay you well for your design, make I just tell you. I hope your boss have told you that. That's my principle. That strangers are the one that with your money. If you're waiting for your friends to pay you for you to do design for them, you're lying. Because it is actually your friends that should do designs free of charge. Are the ones to sell you off if they're the right friends. It is your friends that you will start using now so that they will know that this guy is good before you start going to those big names. But see, networking, I'm not talking about your friends. The network is not about your friends or your family. They will always say that how do they put it in English? Nobody grows alone. There's something like no island or something like that. I can't remember exactly. Okay, you need to learn how to network with big people, but starting with small accounts, starting with small people. Learn it. Attend industry events, join online design communities, connect with other professionals, build a network that can lead to valuable collaborations and referrals. This is the foundation, or one of the foundation of selling yourself off as a graphic designer. You can't tell me that you've learned everything about graphic design and all you do is go out there on social media and say I'm a graphic designer, bring your job for me to do. You cannot make money like that. Attend graphic events. When they say they have an event in Atenugu and it's squarely for graphic designers, Oga, go there. Stop complaining about money. Your boss is supposed to organize a what is it called? A seminar, a workshop for graphic designer in Ebonyi State. I've been organize this thing. Even if you do it here in Africa, organize. Let it be physical event. 1 day full-time workshop, 5 hours for graphic designer. You are not coming to teach graphic design. We are coming to teach how to use graphic design to make millions of naira in the world of artificial intelligence. Because a lot of people think that artificial intelligence will remove graphic designer from. Is a lie. Shane, I've made a research on artificial intelligence. Is a lie, oh. Is that you don't know how good you are. Artificial intelligence is supposed to aid you in graphic design, not remove graphic designers. But one of the ways to do this, if you attend industry graphic design events, attend it. Join reasonable and creative online design communities. I know why I added reasonable and creative, because there are a lot of stupid, time-wasting, foolish design communities online. On the online space, we see the wise and the foolish. You see the stupid and the right ones. I'm being sincere with you. No man is an island. Thank you. I've seen your comment. That's what I wanted to say. Join design communities like this GDA now. Let your boss. I don't know why he doesn't want to build. I have a community. I have a WhatsApp community. I want to start building my Telegram. I created a Telegram channel. Only one person is there. Very now, I'll put it up. I'm building a lot. I'm building an e-commerce community. I want to start an e-commerce business, a brand, sorry, e-commerce brand. And I'm building an e-commerce community. Anything you're doing, build a community. I already have an affiliate community. I'm building an e-commerce brand community. After building the brand, I'll build a community on Telegram, on WhatsApp. My business consultancy, I want to build a community for business owners, only business owners, and top CEOs of businesses that are starting. You're going to build it. Now, the reason why I'm building this is so that I'll meet other, because I was watching Joshua Mbah's community, in all his communities. So many of his communities, people that are even better than him are there. Because that's how you learn. If they have events, attend. Connect with other professionals. Look, what's the name of that guy, Seth? On Twitter, that invited one time to speak in his event. He's a white man. Top guy, one of the best designers in the world. Daniel connected with him. He came and spoke in his Twitter space. That's the type of connection I'm talking about. But take note that you cannot connect with professionals if you're not good. That's why I start with that point one. I'm still going back to that point one. Go and be good in your graphics first. Don't go and start trying to connect with professionals. And when they check your portfolio, one, you're good. Two, your portfolio is there. So when you're trying to connect with professionals, they've seen your design, you're good. They check your portfolio is perfect. You connect. That's how it works. That's the step. That's the step. Build a network that can lead you to valuable. Let me tell you an example. Let me give you an example now. Joshua Mbah has a job, got a job. He doesn't have time to do it, and it's actually a design. Okay, he was hosting an event in Enugu, and Daniel Mbah is his main designer. But Daniel Mbah is into branding and into selling now. He's making money outside. Daniel Mbah should be here tomorrow to teach you, because he started with graphic design. But right now, where he's making his millions, he's not squarely in graphics, because he has a community of graphic designers that now work for him in his branding agency. He makes money as a brand consultant / design lord. He's not there with this graphic design. Now, Joshua Mbah was hosting that big event and needed someone to brand and design his event. And then Mbah was not free. What did he do? He looked around for someone that would do it. Since he was not free, he had thesis to write, exams to write, and he was not free. Because there was a community of other designers that he created, he just said, okay, Joshua, I have somebody here that can do it very well. And referred the lady to Joshua. And the lady did everything for that event. I attended that event. I spoke at that event. Everything about the branding, I was telling your boss about it. Everything about the branding, the design, it was one small girl that did it. One small girl. And everything, if you go online, check out that event he did in Enugu. Everything about the design, the booklet, the branding, that girl did it with smartphone, not laptop. It was the money they paid her for that brand and the design for that event that she used. She just bought laptop in May that we went for that, June that we went for that event. It's June or July that event to happen. I met the girl. That was my first time of meeting her. Ella is her name. Small girl, still in Funai. She used her phone to brand that particular. It's an entrepreneurs conference. Go and check it online. Internet entrepreneurs, big conference. They paid 100,000 to attend that conference. The girl won. She branded that and designed that particular event. Joshua Mbah invited her to come for the event free of charge because she designed it. Still paid her for it. He booked a hotel for her to stay. All through those events, that girl was lodged in a hotel. She was paid for branding and paid. During the conference, she was there live without paying anything for the conference. And everything about branding and the continuous any design they want to put up, she was there with her phone. If they tell me that this girl, I will say it's a lie. But when I attended the event, she's my friend now. She was sitting next to me. She was using her phone. Anything say, we want to put this up in the screen in the next 15 minutes. This girl will just carry her phone, collect the picture, and make a design in 5-10 minutes. Phone, bam, it's already on the projector. Why? Because she was in a community where Daniel Mbah fed her. I don't know how much they say they paid her. but it's thousands and thousands of naira. They paid her, lodged her in a hotel. She attended an event. People paid 100,000. Learned from the same event. She attended a dinner party and went back to school with a brand new laptop. And you're telling me there's no money in design. You're the one that is keeping yourself down. This is how to sell off. If I teach you sales, if I teach you sales, graphic designers, I want to feel you in the comment section. Go and talk to me in the comment section. Talk to me in the comment section. What else should I tell you how to sell off? I've told you about networking. I've told you about building your portfolio. I've told you how to be good. You need to be good, though. You need to be good. You need to be good. Let me teach you something that graphic designers do a lot. Graphic designers, they do a lot. They do a lot that is wrong. That is very wrong. Learn this. Anytime you get a gig, sorry, why am I using gig? I don't know. Graphic design, they use gig. What I mean by gig is you get a job, all right, an offer. Learn this. Offer exceptional services. Always provide excellent customer service to your customers. 1, meet up with deadlines. 2, communicate effectively. And 3, be responsible to their needs. You know why? Because in branding today in the online space, it is no longer the CEO of the company that brands the company, it's the customers. If I teach you branding, one of the things I will tell you is that it has passed those times that it will be CEOs and designers and all to come and you now brand your company and start shouting. Branding is now customers that do it. Because if you check the what's it called again? The ADIC strategy. There's something that's added at the end that is called A, which is advocacy. I taught it in my free class the other time. That the reason why you will make money in the online space is when your customers become your evangelists. If the people that you work for become your broadcasters, the people you work for become your preachers, it becomes easier. So you work for 5 people today, the 5 people will broadcast you. Those 5 people will bring three people extra. That's 15 persons added to the 5 people. That's 20. By the time you finish for those 15 persons, they'll bring 5 persons more. 5 times 15 calculated to give you about 75. I think so, yes. 75. That's 75 persons. 75 persons added to the 15 persons you already have will give you 90. Plus the 5 you started with is 95. You have built a committee of 95 persons in 2 weeks. Those 95 persons we call 10 persons. That's 950 persons. That's how to build a community. Always meet up with deadlines. Don't say, no, sir, don't complain. You're just starting. When you start complaining is when you become an expert. If your boss now, they give me a job and the person says, I need a job in 1 day, he'll tell you, no, I want to take my time and do it in 3 days. They'll say, okay, I have 2 days and they'll pay him because they know he's good. They have to succumb to you. You're just starting. You now say, we need this job in 3 days. After 7 days, you're saying, oh, sorry, I have been busy. You know, I have a tight schedule. You're just starting. You're looking for money. You define money for graphics. Is they tell people I've been busy or more? Learn this graphic design. These are little things of how people actually sell off themselves. And I must say this tomorrow. I think the person I'll speak to tomorrow will be talking to you about pricing or so. But I want to teach you this: price your services strategically. Don't underprice your work. Charge competitive rates that reflect your skill and the value you bring to the client. Tomorrow, the person that will teach you pricing will emphasize on this. And let me say this in passing, that graphic design is actually a platform for preaching sermon. I'm not talking about spirituality now. I'm talking about use your graphic design to create stories. If you have watched AGT, American Got Talent, you see that where people will use their hand to form movies. What they call that itself? Where they'll put light behind and then they'll use their hand and be doing something, and then it will be showing, showing stories of things, all that. I used to watch it and it's beautiful. The other time somebody used sand and kept on a board and camera was there in AGT and the person was drawing on the sand, making different designs under 2 minutes to share a story. Always try to put up stories with your designs. At least once in a week, use designs and share a story. You're not designing for anybody, but share stories with your design. It can be story with I'm not saying you go and start writing. No, in your design, share story. You can make 5 designs. Use maybe you can also use these carousels and share a story of maybe 5 to 10 different clips of it, and then put up. When people start, meanwhile, you need to be consistent. I don't need to teach you consistency now. You should know that consistency is key in everything. If you're not consistent, you cannot make money in anything you're doing at all, graphics or any other thing. You need to be consistent. Now, when people see that this guy always tells story with his graphics, people love to watch than to read. And when they say people love to watch, people think it's only videos. No, design also. When you have a very long write-up, people may not have to. I'm not a fan of reading long write-ups personally, except when I see the first paragraph captivate me or the heading captivate me so much. I don't read long write-ups. But if it's a video or a design that is beautiful, you can have 10 designs and I'll be scrolling to watch it one by one and I'll be reading the story. That's a way. So imagine doing it for 1 month and in a week, you do it twice in a week. Twice in a week. In a month, you will do it up to 8 times. When people that you have as your friends start seeing that, you put CTA, call to action, tell people to share. Tell people to share. Tell them to share. Always emphasize on share if this thing bless you. Share this so that you grow your audience. But for 30 days, for 60 days, that's up to 16, 20 stories you have done in 2 months. People start coming. Anytime people come online, they want to check you out. Oh, has he released a story? Has she released a story? That's how people blow. That's how people sell off themselves. All right. There's a lot to teach you on how to sell off yourself. Like I said before, it's not about designing for people and putting. All right. Try to also create content. All right. Create content. Use content marketing in your designs. Share knowledge and insight through blog posts, videos, podcasts that are related to designs. This will help you to establish authority in your field, as a graphic design. So you don't need to just put up graphics there. You see what your boss does. Your boss writes. He writes mainly to graphic designers. Now, he may not get the engagement that you're expecting to get, but don't worry. Give him 2 years. Give him 3 years on Facebook alone. I don't know if he's still on Twitter, but on his Instagram, I don't. Meanwhile, I'll talk to him later. There's something I found out on his Instagram page that's very. I want him to even do. Watch him on Facebook. Keep doing what he's doing. You've noticed that even when he's sick, he's posting on Facebook. He's dropping things. So one of the things he needs to start putting on Facebook is also to draw the designs with it. Okay, he is dropping things. All those things he's dropping is called content marketing, and everything he's dropping has a link to graphic design. And there's one of you that's a student in ZGD. I've noticed that anytime he wants to post, he will say, "Oh, graphic designers, dear graphic designers, my fellow graphic designers." People are bored of that now. Now, what for you? You don't need to say, "Oh, graphic designers, dear graphic designers, beautiful graphic designers, my beloved graphic designers, my fellow designers." Don't do that. That thing pulls people off. You can put it once in a while. You know why? If someone is not a graphic designer, the moment you say "dear graphic designer," you have already told those people that are not graphic designers to read. But actually, you can actually create content that has to do with graphic design without saying "dear graphic designer." But by the time everybody will now read it, even people that are not graphic designer, they will learn from it and they will start following you. Because it doesn't mean that only graphic designer will follow. You get the point now, but you get the point. You should get the point. I wish this is a Zoom course. So I'll be hearing your voice. You get the point. Leverage online marketplaces. So this is the one I want to emphasize more on how to make money. So you need to listen. Meanwhile, before I continue, whew, poor dog is shouting. I want to know how many pieces are here. Can you drop something in the comment section? Even those that are watching this later as a replay, make sure you drop something in the comment section. All right. I want to see something now. Boss, are you still with me? Am I overshooting? I've thought for 55 minutes. Should I stop? Because now if you leave me, I can keep talking for the next 3 hours. So should I stop? Is my
No, continue.
Are you sure?
Yeah, continue.
I don't have any juice here with me. You did not buy a drink for me.
Sorry, no best.
Okay, boss said we should continue. So let's talk about how you can leverage online marketplaces. Okay. So you can actually create designs and go and put it on platforms like, have you heard of Upwork? UPWORK. Go and check it out. I'm not here to teach you about Upwork. You can actually, have you heard of Fiverr? FIVERR? Fiverr is so sweet that when people enter Fiverr and do 1 or 2, they don't make money, they run away. I made money on Fiverr before I left it because I'm looking for higher gigs. As a starter, go to Fiverr, Fiverr. Go to Fiverr, put your designs there and collect jobs. White people come there. Oh, Jesus Christ. Please, can you organize fiscal class for graphic designers? I want to teach graphic designers now. Can I share my screen? Let me see if I can share my screen. Go to Fiverr, create an account on Fiverr, carry the 100 designs I asked you to do, put it up on Fiverr. As your this, what is it called it? Your CA. Not CA, what is it called? CV, as your CV. Put it up there. And you will see white people booking you for job. And why I love white people is that when you convert $1 to Nigerian currency, right now $1 is 900 naira. Let's say it's 1,000 naira. So now you want to charge in Nigeria, you want to do a job, and you tell the person, and the person tells you how much you do it, and you say 5,000 naira. That's $5. And somebody will start pricing you 1,000 naira for one job. That's $1. How can a white person ask you to do job for him? I now tell the white person $1. The person would think that you don't know your job. $1. Even $5. $5 is like maybe someone is this 5,000 naira people are doing as the basis for graphics. 5,000 naira for what? Meanwhile, it's for Nigeria. But you go online now, a white person, a company or a white person wants to do a design for him because he wants to do a podcast and wants to be doing design for him every day, his podcast. And you tell him for each design is $5. He will withdraw that job from you. You will say this guy I'm not sure he's the one that does this design. Are you kidding me? We're talking about $20 minimum. $20 is about 18 to 20,000 naira, guys. You're doing one job for 20,000 naira as a starter, but you have improved. Though remember what I said, you must be good. Go on Fiverr, put your 100 designs there. They will look for you. Get 5 stars. Just be coming in a week. You be getting up to 10 jobs. 10 jobs are paying you. Just start with 20. Okay, start with $10. Let's say $10. That's about 9,000, 10,000. In a week, you have 10 jobs of $10. $10 times 10 job is $100. $100 right now is how much? Yes, I want to hear you. Shout it. Shout it. It's about 90,000 in a week. That's where you can sell off yourself. There's another platform. They call 99 Designs. 99. That's in letter. In numbers, you write 99, then designs. Go to that platform. It's called 99 Designs. You design and put up on those platforms, and people. That's how you make your money. You get clients there. And please work with white clients more than you work with local clients. Nigeria is a sorry, people have money in Nigeria, but people are stingy when it comes to design. They say, is it not this thing? It's not if you just put this thing here. They will not do it. White people get sense. Make I tell you, they will give a half for this. If they say, okay, I'm doing a podcast and I want to be doing 2 designs for me per week. 2 designs per week. In a month, you have 8 designs. How much will I pay you? Calculate it. One design, $20 times 8. Once you tell them it's $200 per month, it's even small. If the person, okay, I'll pay $200 per month. $200 per month, and your design only 8 designs in a month, $200 per month. $100 is 90K. $200 is about 180,000 in a month. And if you're making 180,000 naira in a month as a graphic designer, you think you'll be sitting on your seat like that? See how they talk to that. I wish I'd be seeing your faces. Sir, next time you're doing this, do it on Zoom and let everybody be on video. And let me be seeing their face and be talking to them. So they understand the things that we are saying. Another way to make money as a graphic designer is to create online courses or workshops. But let me tell you something. Before you create, like this GJ your boss is doing, is because he's good, 1. Number 2, he has testimonials. Number 3, he has done more than 100 designs. If you now go to his what is it called, his Instagram, you will see more than 100 designs. I've said for anybody to sell course or do workshop, that thing you want to teach, you must show us proof because numbers don't lie. I posted on my status. Numbers no they lie, guy. There must be proof. But as soon as you have those 100 designs, you now go on Fiverr and start making money. Imagine just you make $100 in 1 month. Or go out there on Facebook. Show them proof. Tell them, let me show you how I make $100 in 1 month. Let me show you how I made $1,000 in 2 months under graphic design. And put up a beautiful design, show them, conduct a workshop, 2 days workshop, 1 day workshop. You can record a class, an online course, do a course. Just do 20 videos, package it, 20 videos of 45 minutes, package it as a course with testimonial. Sell it, go to State Court, put it there, let affiliate marketers sell it for you. You have a course, put it there on graphic design. Affiliate marketers will run the rest. Your own is just create a course, put it on that platform, go and sleep. Affiliate marketers will do their own job. And you're making money by creating online courses, online workshops. This is part of what I do. I'm building my course. By the time I finish, I'm building 5 courses at the same time. By the time I launch it on Stake Course, I will go and sleep. Affiliate marketers will be there selling my 5 courses. And I'm making my money daily. And by the time I'm making my money, I'll look for another thing I'll do. The communities I'm building, brand I'm creating. I'm doing a lot. If I do this one and launch it, it will be on automation mode. Affiliate marketers will start handling that one. I will remove my hand. I'm done with that one. Money will start coming in that place. I'll look for another one. I'll brand it. It will start coming. I'll look for another one. By the time I have up to 5 sources of income, and I'll look for one, I'll be the boss. I'll be handling myself. So when people ask me, it's only this one he's doing, but there are 5 sources of income. That's what you should be doing as a starter in graphic design. Seek high-paying clients. Don't they look for people that are paying you 500 naira per design. Focus on attracting clients or project with bigger budgets, like the project I told you about that Joshua Mba did. I wonder how much they paid that lady, that girl, that made her to go and buy a brand new laptop. Brand new, 1 terabyte memory, 1 terabyte, highly dedicated graphics, 1 terabyte. The RAM is about 16 gig RAM. Very fast, sleek laptop, slim. And I don't know, that laptop should not be less than 400K. That girl banged just in one event. He branded, he did the designs, one event. Look for high-paying clients, and you do it by your community you join, your portfolio you've built, and being good in what you're doing. Whew. I have there's a lot of ways to make money and sell off yourself. I don't teach up to 1 hour. Meanwhile, diversify income streams. All right. Sell digital design assets, sell templates, merchandise featuring your designs. You can get templates and go to design communities and say, I have a template for people that are lazy to design. You can use these templates and design and sell it off. So you can do like 50 templates and tell them you have 50 templates for designers. People that are lazy, they don't know how to be creative. You know, you are designers now. If you say design this thing, you don't know how to be creative from the scratch. So you can have up to 50 templates, package it together. And say, I have 50 templates, show them like 2, 3, or 5 samples of templates. So that as a graphic designer, anything they want to design, burial, child education, birthday, church event, you have templates for it. You sell it, 5,000 naira for 50 templates. Make your money. So, I don't know. There's a lot to teach. Hello, sir. Are you still with me here? Please come. You said I had to teach for only 30 minutes. I've taught for 1 hour. Hello, sir.
I'm here.
Sir.
I'm here.
You know you're the boss. Please, am I making sense?
You're making over sense. Like, it's too much.
Somebody's saying don't stop. Sir, I want to get questions now.
Okay.
Okay, guys. The floor. They are not much on the call now. I think they're about 7 to 10 persons. But if I can get questions, I've taught a lot now. 1 hour. This one these things I just taught now. These things alone, if you take it and practice it aggressively in the next 30 days, you make your first $1,000 as a graphic designer. That's a fact. I just got serious so for you that people pay for master class. This sales and marketing I'm teaching you that people are paying for me to teach them. Companies are paying me. Small business owners are paying me to come and teach their staff on how to make. Okay, and I'm teaching you. I've taught you. I don't know how many points have I made. Is it 7 or 8? I can't remember. Use it first. Go and use it. You make money. Meanwhile, I want questions. I want hard questions. Give me hard questions on how to sell off as a graphic designer. I'm waiting.
Okay, guys, the floor is open. Questions, please. In the next 2 minutes, we'll just take a few questions, 5 highest, then I'll end it. Okay.
So let them drop it in the comment section. I observed that some people are even backward, like some people are making comments of something I said 20 minutes ago. So it's like some people are watching from the beginning, so they are very slow. So as much as they can,
Okay.
like someone is saying premium soap now, someone is selling premium soap now, someone I said about 5 minutes ago. So that means they are not following like life. They are starting from where they joined. So if they can drop in the comment section, all right, if they can drop in the comment section, let them drop their comments. Okay, let them drop their
Okay.
comments, their questions in the comment section, and let them do that very fast because it's already past 9, so that I can answer it.
Okay, if you have questions, please start dropping it. Okay.
Meanwhile, boss, you can also ask me questions if you have any. You yourself, or you feel like questions they want to ask as they are typing. If you have something you feel like I should explain more, you can also ask me.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, someone is asking a question. I've seen say, sir, how can I combine graphic design with online marketing in terms of content marketing? Wow. Woo! I love this question. Meanwhile, do you know that eh, you need to be a content creator for you to sell online as a graphics designer? Because now you're asking it like content marketing should be different from graphic design. So let me answer your question. Um, how can I combine graphic design with online marketing in terms of content marketing? So combining graphic design with online marketing, especially in the realm of content marketing, is a powerful strategy to engage your audience and to convert the message effectively as a graphic designer. Okay, so let's say number one, create visually appealing content. Don't just write, because the content you feel like you have been creating, I know you have been seeing your contents. The person that asked the question, you're always writing. Create visual appealing content. Use your graphic design skill to craft visually stunning content like infograph. How do they pronounce it? Infographics. All right, infographics. I hope you know what is infographics. The person that asked the question, do you know what is infographics? Someone should help me spell it for her, or anybody should spell it in the comment section so that we know what is, so that they will get the spelling. Okay. Infographics are powerful visual tools used in content marketing to convey complex information in a visually appealing and easily digestible format. Let me repeat what I said, that infographics are powerful visual tools used in content marketing to convey complex information in a visually appealing and easy digestible format. All right. So when you know the purpose and your audience, you research what your audience wants and you use storytelling. But your storytelling will be in visual designs. All right. So you choose a visually appealing color scheme that aligns with your brand and the topic, and you select legible fonts. You maintain that consistently in your font size. Of course, you must have learned that, and then you incorporate illustrators and images to enhance the visual appeal and convey the same concept that you have been writing, that you've been using text to write. All right. So make it simple, make it clear, make it to flow, and let it be in hierarchy. Use arrows from this design to the next design and share it as story. People love stories. So use it as storytelling. So you can use, do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? Put in the comment section. I want you to understand, because I want you to use visual storytelling. So you can actually use infographics. You can actually use social media graphics. You can actually use blog post images. Have a blog, post images. You can even go to people that have blogs and get their images and redesign it and post as your own content. If you're not good in being creative in contents to post, go and look for people's content. When you see people's content, from that their content, use a line. You can use one line, graft it out. And let me give you an example. I can write a very long content. You can use the same content I wrote, but use it in a visual way. So when somebody sees your content, it does not look the same with my own. My own is a story I told, or just text. My content can be text, how to make 1 million naira as a graphic designer, and I will write it as a long story. And you go and use the same write-up, but in a design format. That's a way to use content creating as a graphic designer. Graphic designers, you can even use video graphics, not just photographics. You can use video graphics. All right, it doesn't mean you should come and appear on the TV in front of the camera and be talking. No, your designs, you can do a video part of it. In fact, you need to even go and learn UI UX designs. Seriously, you need to go and learn UI UX designs. I don't know if I've not answered your question. Tell me I've not answered it. Tell me I've not answered it, so that I will know. Let me go to the next question. They said, "Sir, how do you combine graphic design with content?" I just answered it. Somebody just answered it. That's what I just answered. Which other question? "Sir, I want to build my Facebook page, but when I post my design with some write-ups, I end up not even getting any like or comments." These men that ask this question, go to. I started online business since, but when I decided to come plainly online for people to know was 2022. Yeah, last year. Let's say January, February, March, April. Go from April and go and check my write-ups when I started. I was already making money as an entrepreneur. Are you with me? But the type of business I was doing is not a business that people I didn't want to teach. I didn't want people to know that I was making money. You know, this type of money you make, you just hide. So you can just do your e-commerce business and nobody even know that you're the one doing it. You not post it on your Facebook, just run ads and do your thing. When I started dropping things, I was dropping on value. Nobody was liking my post. Only me and my brothers, my siblings. Nobody. So if you're on, it took me 4 months. Go and check. I'm telling you, you know my Facebook page now. Go to my Facebook, Kelechimba Junior. Go back to 2022. Go back. Start from April, May, June, July, August was when people started to, these guys, Mr. Value. That's what they started calling me. So if it's because people are not know. Number two, what type of write-up have you putting up? What type of design? Is it if you make one? That's why I said be good in what you do, because people will criticize you. People have seen beautiful designs. If you don't go and do one Igbobi design, one fully design, and now put up and expect people to like and share and say, wow, you're doing a nice job. Is it me self? If I've seen it, I will pass. Do things that make people to like it. And it takes time. And how can you do a design for somebody that is in child education and you now go and put up a write-up that talks about how to make money? No, let's say you don't put up a write-up of one kind write-up, and then the design you're making is what you made for someone that is in child education. And you're going to put and say, look at this, how does it connect now? Except you're saying something like, I did this design for child education, the design you're seeing. But you're talking about something else, and your design that you put up there is talking about, it does not relate. Building a Facebook page does not take 1 month. Learn it. Even people that want to go and use influencers and run ads, it still doesn't take 1 month. But when you have put up, it's about posting one, valuable content, two, being consistent. To me, that's it. The moment you are consistently posting, is like one of you, Favor Diogo. See this Favor Diogo. I'm not trying to blow her head, but one day I will post on my page and I will tag her. What I'm giving this guy is 2 years, which is too much. When I say this somewhere, some people say it's too much. I was talking to your boss and somebody about Favor Diogo. I said this guy is good. The way I think boss, it was even today when you came to my house, we were talking about it. I think was it today or yesterday that Daniel was with us. 3 of us were just discussing about something, and we just mentioned, I said, like, Favor Diogo, the way she's doing, the way the girl is putting up contents, nobody's even the reminder. Recently, I found out, was it last 2 weeks or last week, that she created a Facebook page that's different from her personal account. And when she posts on her Facebook page, she will share it on her personal account. Though I said I'll teach her something later when she comes to see me about something. I'll teach her something later about just sharing. If you're just sharing your Facebook page, it doesn't really work like that. There's something else you will need to add to it. Give this girl 2 years. If she's consistent, 2 years is like, even if you do the whole hard down, she will blow. But me, I've always said give her 6 months to 1 year. Highest 2 years. If Favor Diogo continues like this consistently and keep releasing content, and now come and add infographics in her content, I tell you, 6 to 10. She has already started making money, by the way. I don't want to expose her, But there was a time she had one kid. I told her what, do this, do this, do this. Say you can do AI, you can do all this AI. She knows how to do all these AI pictures. All right, all these AI generated pictures, images. She can do it. I said, use it. Use your graphic skills. She did it, and she got money that period. She was looking for 7,000, 7,005. I said, 7,005. That's what she was looking at. I said, you want me to give you 7,000? I said, no. You already have a skill. Go and use it. How many days did it take you, Favor? I think it took you, is it 3 days? You made up to 6,000 naira, be 5,005 as a start. Oh, I said, yeah. 10x the same effort you use. That's what I told her. This effort you use in 3 days, you made 6,000 naira. 10x it in 3 days, you make 60,000. That's how it works. That effort you use, if you 10x the effort, it will 10x the result. So if the result is 6,000 naira in 3 days that she got, if she 10x that same effort, she will get 60,000 in 3 days. That's the law of sales. That's how it works. So don't even expect the way to make people to. You need to be consistently releasing valuable content and remove your eye from number of likes. Even me now, their posts I'll put up, it will not be up to 20 likes. I know they check likes. It's recently I started replying people in comments because I found out that one of the ways to grow your account is to actually to engage people in the comment section. I don't reply people in comments. Remember when I put up posts, if you comment, that's your business. I don't even like. It doesn't. What I know is to put up. I have done a post that in. What's that post I made that time I went to Enugu? In which is small, which is too small. It's not like it's even big. In 6 hours, I had up to 200 likes. I was wowed. I said, wow, 6 hours, 200 likes. How come? It's still there on my Facebook. But there are ones I put up that is up to 1 week and it's not up to 50 likes. Do you understand? So you need to find out what your audience love. What anyone you find that is engaging them more, that's what you put up more. If you know that if you use infographics, it attracts them more. You start using infographics more than use text. That's how it works. If you don't have to use normal design more and it attracts them better than text, use it more. You're not feeding yourself. It's not about what you like. It's not about what your audience likes. Are you with me? All right. So which other question? He said, how are we this class will not end tonight? Wow. Sir, is there a specific online market platform where as a graphic designer can say, I just told you now. I said, go and use Fiverr, go and use 99 Designer, go and use what's the other third one I call? There are a lot. There are a lot of platforms. Your boss can give you more now. Your boss has more. There was a time I was telling your boss some of these things, the platforms, when he was there, something was asking me, meet your boss, or maybe I will send it to your boss. There are a lot of platforms you can use to make money as a graphic. I said it now, I said it earlier. I said it in this class. Yes. Why I say 99 designers. I said it why I say 99. That's how I use it. 99 designers. You can use Upwork, UPW, or Aruke. You can use Fiverr. I've used Fiverr before. That's why I emphasize more on Fiverr. But the other ones I've not used it, but I know the work. I've had people talk about it. I've checked it out. Okay, so you can use it and you excel. Sir, on what you said about writing on some designs, I think something related to that. I want to ask in terms of writing, does it have a relationship with copywriting? I don't understand what you mean by writing. Did I say on writing on some designs? I didn't say writing on some designs. So put your question well. I said you can actually put up designs and put a small write-up and post it, if that's what you're talking about. Excuse me. All right. So, sir, is there more questions? I can't see any more questions. Sir, over to you. I've spent more than 1 hour. I've spent 1 hour, 20 minutes or so. So are you still with us? I can't see any other questions here. So if there are more questions, open up. I'm still open to more questions till 9:30. Okay, it's already 9:27. I have 3 more minutes to spend there. If there is any more questions, I'll be leaving at 9:30.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you. My God, my head don't blow, self. So, guys, eh, what you told planning on sharing it with you guys, but thank God he has done that. Thank God. Not that I was not planning, so they will not come and kill me. Like, I just saw it that it wasn't the right time because you guys are still in the process of growing. But all the same is fine. I'll advise you, please, when you want to register for any of those platforms, Upwork, Fiverr, 99 Graphics, any of them, whenever you want to register, whenever you want to open your own account and create gigs, okay, to start getting money or start getting work from clients, make sure you study about it first. Like I know I opened an account in Fiverr then. I got a client, I think it was once, and I stopped using Fiverr. And since then, I've not tried it. Now I'm trying on opening again. I want to open another account. Uh, Excuse me, and for the past 3 weeks now, consistently, I've been on YouTube browsing on how to open an active account that will actually give me not less than $100 within 7 days. And I'm seeing different things that can actually make you get money and get clients in Fiverr, high paying clients, and then different ways in which you can be in Fiverr, open an account in Fiverr, and you stay for 2 years and you never get a single client. Okay, so I will advise you anytime you think like you want to open an account in Fiverr, Upwork, 99 Graphics, anyone, make sure you study about it. I will not tell you how to do it. That is the last thing I will do. I will not. So it's left for you to learn it since you really want to start getting. The only thing is that I've showed you the way, you have showed you the way and how you do it, how to present yourself, how to brand yourself. It's now left for you. Finally, he has said enough. Please, please, I'm on my knees. Whatever I'm telling you guys to do, see, one of you guys spoke to me, came to my DM and chatted me up and said, "Sir, you are the best." That he has not seen so humble to carry us along in everything and so on. I told him thank you. And the reason why I'm doing this is whatever I want someone to do for me, I wish to do it to others. That's my life. You can ask the coach. That is just me. Okay. So I'm so intentional about you guys' growth. That's why sometimes I'll come on WhatsApp, I'll shout, and this you guys will be like, oh my, this guy today shout. The reason is I want you guys to grow so that when you go outside and to design something and they ask you who is your coach and you call my name, I can proudly answer yes, you are my student. Some of you, yeah, your designs, the truth is if you call me as your coach, I will deny you. I will run. I'm serious. I'm very, very serious. So please, the best way, I've done the part of teaching you, but I want to be so intentional by following you up to see that you guys are growing. And how can you grow? You can grow only by daily, steady designing. That is how to grow. There is no magic about it. I've said it before and I want to repeat it again. The only way you can grow as a designer is you give yourself work daily. See, I know I will criticize your designs. Some of you, I will criticize your design that is rubbish. The moment you avoid criticism as a graphic designer, you start failing. At that moment, you have started failing as a graphic designer. Ask the coach that just spoke to us, Mr. Mba. He I do for him designs. At times I will do some designs. I will send to him. He will be like, "Guy, this design is not fine. Change it." Like he's the only person. See, I can proudly tell you guys that ever since I started as a graphic designer, I've not given a client. I've not designed for a client, and they reject my designs. Nobody. But you see, this coach, he's the one that is, I don't know, I would say if he's intentionally doing it, he'll be like, guy, I don't like this design, change it, do this one, do this one. And I'll be shocked, I'll be like, what is wrong? But later on, when I get home, I'll find out that it's necessary. Because at that moment, I'm trying to correct some things and change something. I am learning another thing. Like today, I spent my whole day with him and with the junior brother Daniel Amara that will be coming tomorrow to teach us. Man, see if I let me tell you, you see, all throughout this month, it's going to be a wonderful month for me because the way I spent time with these guys today, my head is loaded. I spent time with my system. I was designing. Like if I design this song, we changed on it. Hey God, creativity is sweet. Chai, I wish you guys see. There's this post Don Kelvin made on Facebook. Go and read what he said. See, you don't know what you are. You're a graphic designer. You're seeing it as just a craft. You don't know what you are. The moment you know who you are and what you carry and the capability of what you can do, you value yourself and you take this thing serious. He has said a lot. Now everything is in your hand. Go, go, go and practice. I will not be surprised. We have 19 students in GDA. I will not be surprised. Out of 19, two will be the people making money as a graphic designers. Yes, and that is the truth. Yes, I'm serious. Those two. So please, guys, please, 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 and please, let's get to work. Thank you so much, our coach. Thank you so much, sir, for today. God bless you. We enjoy having you around. God bless you for tonight. And we say good night and we love you, sir.
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. I'll give you something. Not like give you something. They need to do design for me, all of them, and the best.
Okay.
I will give them a prize, all of them. So
Okay.
I'll give you something that you design for me, a write up,
Okay.
not a design. So the best,
Okay.
you call the price. Don't be partial. The best design, I will give the person access to one of my sales courses free of charge, so the person can learn on how to sell as a graphic designer. That's what I can do. All right.
Oh,
God bless you, sir.
okay. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. This one is too much. Oh. Thank you, sir. We appreciate a lot. Okay. Okay, we have come to the end of this section. Okay. So what I want you guys to do for me is, as usual, go to your social media handles. Everything is said. Post it, write it down, tag me, and tag him as well on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Post it and tag us. Okay, I want to see it, and I want to see you guys in the group as well. Good night, everyone, and good night, sir.